So Canada is one of the favorite destinations of international students. Either international students are from Pakistan or from India or from around the world. Everyone wants to study in Canada, but studying in Canada is very expensive. And by each coming day, this is getting even worse. But now we have a scholarship for you guys, McCall MacBain scholarship. Although it is one of the most competitive scholarships in the world, and if you are considering yourself to apply for this prestigious scholarship, your profile must be very good. So if you are looking to apply for this, keep in mind that your application, your life experiences, everything that you have done in past must be very unique and very good than other candidates, because it's one of the most competitive scholarships in the world. So in this video we are going to discuss everything about this scholarship, the eligibility criteria, the benefits it has, and everything like how to apply in this scholarship. That's the most important part that everyone asks about scholarships, like how to apply. I will jump into my PC screen and I will show you everything. And the most important, how to answer the questions of essay. That's the most important part of any scholarship. So we can start with the eligibility criteria of this scholarship. If you have a bachelor's degree, then you are eligible to apply in this scholarship. That's the simplest criteria of this scholarship. And to apply in this scholarship, you don't need the prior admission of McGill University, because this scholarship is based in McGill University. You need to first apply for the scholarship program and then you need to apply for the university. You don't need to have a prior offer letter from the university. So that's also an important criteria for this scholarship. And the documents required for these scholarships are almost same like other scholarships. You need to have an updated CV which lists all of your volunteer work, which lists all of your leadership experiences and everything that you have done in life. That's the most important thing about this scholarship, because this scholarship is based on leadership and they want to make future leaders everywhere around the world. So leadership experiences are very important, and we'll see how to write those leadership experiences in a better way to increase your chances of acceptance. And by the way, if you don't know me, I'm Osman. I'm an Erasmus Mundus scholar. I won multiple scholarships. I won 2 programs in Erasmus Mundus scholarship. I won fully funded scholarship at Cardiff University. And in past, I have also been involved in many leadership experiences. And I think these leadership experiences helps you a lot to win prestigious scholarships like McCall MacBain scholarship. Although it really depends on the type of scholarship that you are applying for. For example, if you are applying for Erasmus, the things are very different. If you are applying for Chevening or McCall MacBain or Commonwealth, the things are very different. So you have to make a different application for each type of scholarship. By the way, eligibility criteria is clear now. We can discuss the benefits. The benefits of these scholarships are a lot. First of all, you will be studying in Canada's top university. McGill is one of the top universities in the world. And the most importantly, you will be studying free of cost, and also you will be getting 2,000 Canadian dollars as a stipend and to live in Montreal. Like Montreal is a very nice city to live in for students. And if you get this scholarship, let me tell you, the alumni network of McCall MacBain scholarship is very broad, and you will find life-changing experience in this scholarship. Now we can just discuss how to write answers to your essay. Here I want to tell you guys that it's very important to realize the type of scholarship. As this scholarship is a leader-based scholarship, as I told you before, then you have to write in that way. For example, if we see the first question of your essay, it's like in which leadership experiences were you involved and how they transformed your life. So it's very important to write that. For example, I was the president of one of the societies and the clubs in NURST, and I'm writing my experience at a leadership experience. By the way, it's not important to have a title of a leader, for example, a president or general secretary or whatever. You can be a leader of your final year project. You can be a leader of any group, your research group maybe, your class group maybe, anything that you have led or anything. Even if your title is not like a leader, but you have done something amazing, that you have done something unique, you have worked for the community, you have worked in a team under a leader, you can explain that what was your input in that team and how it transformed you, how that experience helped you and the people, and what you learned from that experience and what you want to change in that experience in future. And the most important, why you're pursuing that particular program at McGill University. Because in the second question, you have to mention about the program that you're pursuing in McGill University. Although you will be applying at McGill University's program in future, but you have to write in the scholarship essay right now that which program you are choosing at McGill University and why you are choosing that program. You have to relate everything that you have done in life with that program. For example, you are an engineer and you are applying in an engineering program at McGill University, then how you can relate your things, your life experiences to the scholarship and the main idea of that scholarship. It could be a project, it could be a community services work. For example, you were involved in a flood relief campaign, and there you saw a lack of infrastructure, electricity infrastructure, or anything. You know better how to relate your field to your life experiences and to the McGill University's program. It's very important to relate everything that you have done in life to the program. That's the most important thing. If your CV is not relevant to the program you are applying, then this scholarship is not for you. You have to relate everything in your life to the program you are applying. That's the simplest criteria. Even if you have done your bachelor's in engineering, you can pursue MBA at McGill University, but you have to explain why you want to change your field. Have you done something related to the field that you want to pursue? So it's very, very important to know your experiences and the program you are applying, and aligning everything that you have done to the program you are applying. So if you ask me for one liner to write an essay for McCall MacBain scholarship, I would say relevancy is the key. Relate everything that you have done to the program, and please don't start your essay like you had a childhood passion in that. In childhood you cannot decide things that you will be pursuing masters in this field. So it's important to write in a technical way that why you want to pursue that field, were you involved in something related to that field, and then after in-depth analysis of that field in your homeland, you decided to pursue in this field. So it's very important. Now we'll jump into PC and I'll show you guys a detailed process of how to apply in this scholarship. And now by clicking the link in the description, you will be on this website and you can see the details of McCall MacBain scholarship. You should read everything so you understand the scholarship in a better way. But now we'll go straight to the apply link and we will apply directly to the scholarship. And now we are on the official website. You will click on apply now button, and then you will be here on this screen, and you will see login and create a new account. You will click on the create a new account, and you will be asked to enter details, and you will enter detail, and they will send you a pin on your email, and your account will be created. But I have already created my account, so I will just log in and tell you guys how to apply. It's simple. I've just logged in, and I need to just open my application from here, and I'll choose my language as English. And my previous application, I have never applied for this scholarship before, so I'll choose no. Have you applied for the Canadian residency? So no. And then you'll list your university and the year you are graduated. And now we'll move to the most important part of this scholarship. First, we need to enter the data about ourselves in our personal profile, on the name and the details about yourself, your ID, your phone number, and things like this. I think that's not the important thing for you all. It's very different for each of us. So then we have to enter details of our family members. Yeah, it's also important in this scholarship that what your family is doing. So you have to enter. So then after that, we have to enter our education, that what we have done in our past. But that's not the important thing. The awards, here you should mention everything that you have achieved before. As I mentioned earlier, that this scholarship is mainly based on leadership skills, so you have to mention each award. If you have got some awards, mention everything here. These awards or distinction can be from your university or from outside university, and this really depends how you present your awards. Because for example, if you were working as a director or a president or an office bearer of one of the clubs in your university, you can mention that club and your title here. So it's important, and it really matters in McCall MacBain scholarship. And then we'll choose languages, that how many languages do you know and what is the level of proficiency do you have. Then interest, you have to mention your interest very carefully, that if you are applying in a program related to education, think about the interest. So it's also important. And then you have to mention about the activities that in your past. So mention everything clearly, that what you have done. Mention clearly your contribution. For example, we will mention the title. For example, I was the president, so I will mention here the president, the organization in which I work. For example, club of my university, the name of the club, and then you will explain that what you contributed and how you contributed. You have to explain everything very clearly, because it's a very competitive scholarship, as I told you before. And then you have to mention the original work. What is the distinctive point in your application? What you have done personally. Is there any personal project that you have pursued? Is there any startup? Is there any NGO or organization that you are running? It's important. These things are very important in this scholarship. So think wisely and add description very clearly in a better format in a very good English. And then the next part is the employment part. You have to mention the works that you have done professionally. For example, if you are involved in a job or any internship, mention it clearly, and the roles and the description. Don't just mention the descriptions that you have done this. Mention your achievements, that what you have achieved, what you have learned, how you challenge yourself. These things are very important to win scholarships. And by the way, if you are searching for latest scholarships, this website is the greatest website to find scholarships. You will find each latest scholarship here. I'm not saying that it's my website, so that's why it's the latest, because I have designed this website myself. So I know that it's very easy to find scholarships from here, and all the latest scholarships are listed here. So just go to scholarsavenue.info and you will find a plenty of latest scholarships. So coming back to our main subject, we have added employment, and now we will add the contacts of our referees. You have to mention two of your referees. For example, these could be your professors. It's better to have professors, but one of them can be from your professional background. And letter of recommendations are very, very important for this scholarship. Do check my video on letter of recommendations. If you are struggling to write a good letter of recommendation, then I recommend you to watch my video on letter of recommendations. Then comes the most important part. You have to mention the short answers that tell about one activity or pursuit you used to dedicate a significant amount of time but no longer are you doing now. So you have to mention, and you have to think very carefully that what is that thing that you have invested a lot of time but now you are not pursuing that activity. So think about activities very, very wisely, and I suggest be honest with them. And now comes the most important part, which will help you to win this scholarship: the essays. You have to answer all of these 4 to 5 questions, and we will see each question one by one. For example, tell us how your community or communities have influenced you, and if relevant, how they have shaped the choices you have made so far. Everything that we have done must relate to the program that you're applying. I told you before. So think about what was your main motivation to apply in that program and mention that thing here. Which aspect of the society has influenced you to work in that field? And think wisely how to write. Don't just write randomly, write in a technical language. And if you are struggling to write a good letter of motivation, check my video on letter of motivation. I have explained everything in that video. So must watch that video before jumping here, because you will learn a lot from that video. So if we come to the second question, describe why you have chosen the specific McGill's course. In first question, you have to mention what is your main motivation, and then why you have chosen that program, like how that program is going to help you achieve the goal. So it's important that you choose only that program which is relevant to your goals. And now in the third question, you have to explain the contribution of your team members, like how you have worked with the team and how are your leadership skills mainly. So think about the ideas, think about the CV, that what you have written in the CV, and how you are a distinctive person, like how you are different from others, how your experiences are very different from others, because it's all about experiences. If you are not distinctive person, if you are not different from the crowd, then it's very difficult to win this scholarship. And now in the fourth question also, it's almost similar to the third one. You have to mention which thing you improved while working in community, and which things that you know that it should have been done in a better way. So it's very important to realize that what you have done wrong and how you can improve it. So you can see this essay is very complicated and you have to think a lot before writing. Just don't write randomly or use chat gpt, because this is not going to help you. You will just waste your time. Now the last question is more about your academics, that which course has helped you to shift your attention towards this, basically your motivation or your goals. So it's important that which was the shifting course in your academics that you studied, and after that course you realize that I need to work on this field. So it's very important to connect all the dots together, because what was the course that you have studied and shaped you to work in that field, what was your motivation, how you contributed to the society, and everything must be linked. So if the things are not linked and things are just randomly answered, it's very difficult. And now after that, you just have to upload your resume, and if you don't know how to make a very good resume, just check my video on how to make a CV and you will know everything for a good CV. And then you just have to upload your transcripts and conduct and waiver, like if you are applying for a fee waiver, and just confirm and upload. That's all. I think for this video, if you need any other assistance, you can ask me on my Instagram, you can ask anything in the comments, and do let me know if any one of you guys win this scholarship, it would be a moment of pride for me. So it's very good to see that our channel is growing and we are helping the society. We will grow together. And if you're still watching this video, just comment below scholarships with Usman, so that I know how many people are sincere with themselves. So that's all for this video. See you in the next video.